What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Phil Hawes and Khadzhimurat Bestaev. Fight here in the middleweight division. Phil Hawes 7-2 as a pro. Khadzhimurat Bestaev 10-3 as a pro. Let's get into their records a little bit. Phil Hawes might look somewhat familiar, to some of you guys, because he was on Dana White's Contender series in the past, and he also is an Ultimate Fighter veteran. Let me quickly pull up Phil Hawes' record here and give you guys a bit of insight. So his loss on Dana White's Contender series was to Julian Marquez, who scored a contract, knocked him out in the second round with head kick. But since then, he's looked good. 3-fight win streak. Also does have a loss on the Ultimate Fighter to Andrew Sanchez, and also in the World Series of Fighting, he lost to Luis Taylor. But 3-fight win streak here. He's got stoppage wins in his last 3. He's looked decent. Granted, the opponents haven't been super high level. Yuri Fraga, 13-10-1. He beat by stoppage. Dominique Schrober, who was 11-7. He submitted him. And Michael Wilcox was a doctor stoppage to cut, but he was dominating the fight. It was in Bellator. He was 6-3 as a pro. So he's beaten some guys. Now, Khadzhimurat Bestaev, his record, little bit interesting. Last fight, Robert Allensworth got a stoppage win in round number 1 by submission, who was 1-8 as a pro. Before that, beat Eric Smith, who was 4-3. But prior to that, actually lost to Blake Troop, who was 6-5 by stoppage in round 1, was obliterated. And Alonzo Menfield stopped him in round number 1. Granted, it was an eye injury, but he did stop him. And Alonzo Menfield at the time was 2-0. Hasn't been super active. Bestaev hasn't fought since 2018. And now he meets Phil Hawes here, who I think is getting kind of gifted a big chance in the UFC. If he's very impressive here, they're going to give him a contract. He's been trying to get into the UFC for years. I think the UFC wants him. They just need him to get that signature win to earn himself the contract. But let's get into the matchup. For Bestaev, a very tall guy, 6 feet 6 inches tall, and has some okay striking skills from what I've seen. I'm not going to say he's amazing or anything on the feet. Nothing really stood out as wow, but he can strike. He knows what he's doing. But the domination that he got on the ground against Blake Troop was brutal, and Phil Hawes is superior to Blake Troop. I think we both know, all you guys who's watching know who I'm going to predict here, but for Phil Hawes, good striking skills, nice body front kicks. He works them really well, and they stun the opponent a bit. Also, that very solid wrestling base and heavy top control. He gets to win. This is Phil Hawes' fight to win. This is kind of a gimme fight here. I think he definitely wins dominantly here. He should, and I'm predicting he will, get a first-round TKO. I think he gets a fight to the mat and obliterates Khadzhimurat Bestaev here, who hasn't fought in about 2 years. Now, fight odds. Let me tell you guys the odds. Okay, Khadzhimurat Bestaev is a plus 350 underdog to Phil Hawes at a minus 485 favorite. If there was an upset here, that would be crazy. I don't think there will be, though. I think there's a level difference in skill here, and I think Phil Hawes gets an impressive victory and probably ends up getting that UFC contract. But all right, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Also, guys, follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and I'll see you all in the next video.